What's up, you guys? It's Vincanity, and today I wanted to give you a 2020 pep talk on our breaking training. As you know, for the past 6 months, a lot of us have been quarantined, stuck in our house, not able to go out with our friends, not able to, practice with our friends like we usually do. And on a more serious note, a lot of us, including myself, have become unemployed, unable to do our usual jobs, and causing a lot of stresses that we probably didn't have months ago. So today, I wanted to talk to you guys about training at home. For me and a lot of other dancers, breaking is like our relief, right? It's not something that we do to go impress people, to show off on Instagram or YouTube or at a party, right? It's a sense of relief, right? It's a way that we can express ourselves. And a lot of times when I'm personally stressed out about something, breaking is my sanctuary. It's my place of meditation and for me to just get everything out. So for a lot of people that have been unable to practice over the past 6 months, I could just imagine that, you might be going a little crazy. So I want you guys to take the time today to get back into the swing of things. So the first thing I want to talk about is the mentality. We can't think of practicing in a place like a kitchen or a garage or a driveway or a back lawn as a burden, right? This is your sanctuary. This is your place where you're completely free of anything else. You can't think of this as a burden. You have to look forward to practicing. You have to look forward. You have to think to yourself, I can't wait to practice in my kitchen. I can't wait to get to the garage. I can't wait to get to the backyard. I can't wait to get to the driveway. So you have to think of these spaces as an opportunity versus a burden. And again, I understand that, practicing a windmill right here might not be the greatest idea, right? But there's a lot of other things that you could practice, right? You could practice details. You could practice more slippery moves. If you're on a carpet surface, you could practice certain things. If you're on a cement surface, you could practice different things, right? So always think of your practice spot as an opportunity to practice certain things versus a burden, right? Because there's always opportunity to practice something different, and maybe you'll start strengthening some of your weaknesses when you're in this big space and you have a ton of things. Sometimes you're gonna dance differently than in the smaller spaces. So maybe this is the opportunity that you need to take your dancing to the next level. Now, second thing is to prepare your space, wherever it is, right? The kitchen, you might gotta move the table, living room, move the couch, driveway, garage, sweep it up. Prep your space, make sure it's clean, make sure you feel comfortable. When we were younger, we'd go to a park and we always brought a little broom because there'd be glass and stuff, so we'd sweep it up and make it nice. So always prep your space just to make sure you don't get injured, okay? The third thing, if you have roommates, and better yet, if you live with your parents, ask them if it's okay, right? Especially if they're working from home. You don't want to be blasting music while they're trying to, have a Zoom meeting with their boss, right? So ask your parents, ask your roommates, right, if it's okay to practice. And you also might have to be considerate of the timing. If they're working or, maybe they are sleeping, you can't be blasting music in the morning. And in the afternoon, also, it's sometimes really hot. A lot of people are still working. So for a lot of people, nighttime is usually the best option. People are off work, you could blast your music and it shouldn't be too much of a problem, right? So just be considerate of the timing too. Next is get prepared. Find some clothes that you feel comfortable in. For a lot of people, they don't want you dancing on shoes in their house, right? You're gonna track dirt everywhere. If you live in an apartment or some type of rental, if you dance on this floor, you're gonna scuff it up and you might lose your deposit, right? So make sure you are aware of the surface. If you dance with shoes on a carpet, you're gonna tear up the carpet and most likely you might lose your deposit as well. And if you are at your parents' house and you do that, most likely you're gonna be in trouble when there's no carpet there because you tore it up, okay? So I would recommend not practicing with shoes in the house unless your parents are okay with it. And if you absolutely need some shoes, you could always go to an outside space. With that said, you could practice with two ways. You could wear socks, right? Socks, I think it protects your feet in a sense, not as much as shoes, but it won't burn your feet, right? And it also I like it because it also gives you this slippery freedom to practice different things, right? I think you actually find it like pretty fun, like even practicing like threads, right? So try to play around with your socks. I like wearing longer socks because it covers my ankles, but you can wear whatever you want. Lastly is the training itself, right? Practicing by yourself is a lot harder than practicing with your crew or a group of friends, right? With your friends, they're gonna call you up and hold you accountable. All right, we're meeting up on this day every single week, right? There's a schedule, it's set, everyone's gonna be there. If you're not there, it's like, yo, where you at? But when you're by yourself, you always have that freedom to be like, oh, some show on Netflix is on, I'm gonna go watch that instead. Oh, I'm getting kind of hungry, maybe I should prep some food. Oh, I need to go to the grocery store, right? There's always gonna be an excuse. There's always gonna be something that comes up. So it's important for you to set a schedule for yourself and stick to it. This is gonna hold yourself accountable, and it's also gonna help you continue to train and make a lot more progress. So right now, pull out your phone, set some days that you're gonna practice, 2 to 3 days every week, and set the times that you're gonna practice, right? To hold yourself accountable. Let other people know, let your girlfriend know, let your parents know. Make sure they know that that's gonna be the time that you're gonna be practicing, right? If they can see that you're serious about that schedule, they're gonna take what you're doing a little bit more seriously. So let's be proactive, find our space, find our time, secure it, get motivated, and get training, right? If you guys need extra help, you guys could hop in my weekly beginner breaking class from 4 to 5 p.m. every single week, and my weekly intermediate class from 5 to 6 p.m. on Tuesdays every single week. I also do a monthly master class at the end of the month that touches on harder topics like windmills, flares, swipes, all that stuff. This month we're gonna be doing a whole series on back rocks and stuff that we do on our stomach and our back. So check out the link below, www.patreon.com/VincaniTV, and join one of my workshops today. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I hope you are well, and happy training. Peace.